Good morning children. I hope you are enjoying good health with your parents. Good. So, dear children, today let us begin our new lesson. The topic is microorganisms, friend and foe. In this lesson, we will study about microorganisms and we will try to understand microorganisms as friend and foe. Okay? So, before we go to the lesson, let us learn what are microorganisms. In simple words, microorganisms are living organisms. They are very tiny. Tiny means very small in size and are not visible by naked eyes. Means माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म बहुत छोटे रहते हैं जिसके कारण हम नेकेड आई मीन्स अपनी खुली आंखों से देख नहीं सकते. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. इट इज वेरी स्मॉल. नेक्स्ट वन, वी विल सी द काइंड्स ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स. सो रिमेंबर, मेजर काइंड्स ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स इंक्लूड्स बैक्टीरिया. Look at the types of bacteria. Fungi. Look at the types of fungi. Look at the protozoans. Algae. Look at the different types of algae. Viruses. Look at the type of viruses. And we will learn what are viruses. Viruses are the smallest among all microorganisms. Okay, they are different, quite different from other microorganisms. Remember, always remember, these viruses can reproduce only inside the cell of the organism. Okay, so always remember about the virus. They are different from other microorganisms. We shall see where do microorganisms live. Microorganisms live under all types of environment because they are very tiny. Tiny means very small. That's why they can survive under all types of environment. Ranging from ice cold climate to hot spring and deserts to marshy lands. Even these microorganisms are found in the bodies of human beings, also in the bodies of animals. Okay? So, ये जो माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म है ये सभी प्रकार के एनवायरनमेंट में जीवित रह सकता है. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वन वी शैल सी यूजफुल माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स. Microorganisms are beneficial, means very useful to us in many ways. Why? Because they are used in preparation of curd which you eat. Also also it is used in preparation of bread and cake. Also they are used in cleaning up the environment. And also these microorganisms are used in increasing the soil fertility by fixing nitrogen. Okay, so next one we shall see commercial use of microorganisms. Microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine, vinegar, acid. Okay, so they are also used in food industry. Next one we shall see medical use of microorganisms. Antibiotics, all of you know. So these antibiotics are the medicines which are produced from bacteria and fungi and are used to kill or to stop the growth of the disease causing microorganisms. Next one we shall see vaccines. What is vaccines? Vaccines are made on a large scale. From where? From microorganisms to protect humans and other animals from several means from different diseases. So that's why these vaccines are made. Okay. Next one we shall see harmful microorganisms. Before we have studied microorganisms are beneficial to us in many ways. So same way microorganisms are harmful to us in many ways. Some microorganisms of the spoil food, clothing, leather. Some are cause of diseases. These diseases causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Okay, so these pathogens enter in our body through water, air and food, and also can be transmitted by direct contact with an infected person or can be transmitted by carrying animals, means animals become here agent. Okay. Next one we shall learn food preservation. What is food preservation in 7th standard? We have learned about the food preservation. Storage of food for a long time is called food preservation. Okay. For preservation, we put preserving agent in food so that this agent prevents the microorganism from growing on them. Okay, so there are different agents are there. This heat and cold treatments are also used to prevent microorganism growth in the food. Okay. Then next one we shall see nitrogen cycle. What is nitrogen cycle? The series of process. Okay, the series of process by which nitrogen and its compounds are interconverted in the environment and in the living organisms are called nitrogen cycle. Okay, so dear children, with this we finish our lesson. So I request you to learn to read the whole chapter. Then you will be able to understand the chapter, because in the book you have in details explanation. So please go through the book, and for your assignment find out the answer of the exercise given on your textbook. Okay, so whatever exercise are given for the chapter 2, you find out the question and you find out the answer. Okay, thank you children. God bless you. See you in the next class.